There is, though, that shadow that's hanging over the stock market, the looming action against Syria. No movement yet. Joining us, Walid Phares, Fox News national security analyst. All right, Walid, welcome back to the show. You tell me, why the delay?
The delay, assumably, is based on a series of considerations. Number one, internal. All teams have to be ready for what to come if we engage. Second, the Russian position, in my view, has had some impact. The Russians want to counter if we engage in any, shooting or bombing inside Syria. Thirdly, it's really to choose from which scenario. The limited action scenario, which will be identical or comparable to last year's action, that would be against the chemical units. A larger limited scenario, which would be against the whole entity in the Syrian armed forces, for example, the Air Force, or a different situation scenario for Syria altogether, which I don't think is at the table right now.
But what you expect, you, Walid Phares, what you expect is something big, not something limited like last time around, but something much bigger, right?
If anything goes, it's going to be, logically speaking, this is not information, this is just assumption, between higher than what happened last year, but lesser than an Iraq-size or Afghanistan-size operation. So it's going to be in between those two limits.
There's dangers here, obviously. Number one being this could translate into a wider war in the Mideast. What's the risk of that?
There is a risk, and the risk is really not the intentions of both sides. I mean, even during the Cold War, you remember Moscow and Washington were very keen as to maintain that red line, the telephone line between the two leadership. It's unthinkable that the two superpowers or nuclear powers are going to go against each other. Not feasible. Below that, it's basically what is permissible on both sides. For example, the United States is going to be striking at an ally of Russia. Maybe in retaliation, allies of Russia will strike back at allies of the United States. So this could be the domino effect only if the Russians want to counter. And what we've heard this morning is that the Russians said any area directly protected by Russia and Syria, that's a message, they will counter. They will counter our missiles.
What about the Iranians? They're in there in force. They could be subject to casualties and fatalities, surely.
The Iranians, in my estimate, and they've shown us those signs and signals before, they are eager to engage against the United States and our allies. They are on the offensive. The Russians are on the kind of a defensive, protecting the regime, protecting their base. But there is a chance, there is a possibility that the Iranians will be the ones to retaliate and not the Russians, and not just in Syria. This is where my concern is, and probably yours in terms of economics here. What if they start to send missiles into Arabia, into Hormuz, into Aden, or into those areas that would affect international economy for the reasons that we know?
Oh, precisely that, because we have the price of oil at a 3-year high.
Voila.
Because of what you're talking about. Walid, thanks for joining us. We'll wait to see what action transpires and when. Walid Phares, everyone. Thanks very much, sir. Appreciate it.
Thank you.